Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm showing you a hot pot haul. It's my birthday weekend, so this is what we having. My birthday nails. So those of you who know me, you know we love hot pot. We haven't had it in so long, but here we go. I got some mung sprouts, basically bean sprouts, some leaf lettuce, some baby bok choy, some green onion, cilantro, Napa cabbage, sesame oil, some ramen. That won't really be for the hot pot, but these two we got from Publix. The other stuff came from HMART. Enoki mushrooms. And then the meat. So we got this basically like skirt steak. Some ribeye rolls, some pork belly, American Wagyu beef, and then some ribeye. So that is it for that. I will probably, I'm not gonna promise, but as I'm preparing it, I will do a video on how we usually do the setup and everything, because it is something fun to do at home. We love doing it, so I'll see you later. I also got some beef ribs that sliced in. I'm gonna marinate those and some salmon. Let's get started on the prepping. But now let's get started prepping. I gotta get all this washed and cleaned up and so let's get started. First up, Napa cabbage. I pulled the leaves on the outside that I didn't want. I'm gonna pull some more. Then I'm gonna cut it because I'm doing it like this because my tripod is broken and I can't find the other one. So the show must go on. Let's see if I can. I just want to cut it like that. Boom, 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 boom. We'll put some vinegar, some baking soda, in a bowl. I'm doing it backwards, but or you can get like the veggie wash, but I just use baking soda and vinegar. And then rinse it really well with cold water. All right, so here are the enoki mushrooms. These are probably our favorite part of the hot pot, are the enoki mushrooms. The vegetables are probably my favorite part, even more so than the meat. Don't get me wrong, I like the meat too, but the vegetables, specifically the enoki mushrooms, the bean sprouts, I love. So as you can see, you don't want to eat that. It's usually dirtier than that, but I just cut like right here. Boom. There we go. See? And you just toss that. And then I wash it and put it to the side. I, go through and I see it like that. So yeah, you just pull it apart to check it. Boom. Yeah. So once I've let it drain in the colander for a little bit, I put it on a tray with some paper towel to let it finish draining, and then I will go through and then transfer it to another tray, the serving tray. Okay. And then this is going to go on the colander to be rinsed, washed, or whatever you want to call it, thoroughly washed, and drained. And then, like I said, I pick through it to find what I don't want, you know, in my food. That's that. So that's rinsed. We'll let it drain there for a little bit, and that's that. Okay, baby bok choy. You're gonna take the rubber bands off, or you can leave them on and cut them with the rubber bands on, and then they'll fall off. It's up to you. I just cut the ends off like that. Get the core out. Boom. Okay. And as far as the bok choy, I cut it in quarters. Because again, it's a vegetable, it's gonna cook down. So there's that. Leaf lettuce. So we're not gonna cook this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use this to make like lettuce wraps if you want, with like whether it's the beef or the pork, it's up to you. But it needs to be thoroughly cleaned, of course, it's produce. So I take it about here and cut it. You just wanna get that core out. Okay, and where all that dirt is trapped in there, you don't want that in your food. Now the beans are out, so I'm not gonna use all of these. What I'm just gonna take out what I'm gonna use, put them in a vacuum sealed container, and we'll probably throw it in ramen or something the rest of the week. But you have to be very careful with bean sprouts. They go back. I put some garlic in the food processor. That's gonna be for the sauce and some other things I'll show you. Got some cilantro, some green onion. I'm gonna wash these and prep them for the sauce and marinades. So here is the dipping sauce that I make for our hot pot. Some sesame sauce, some ponzu, sesame oil, soy sauce, black vinegar, chili oil. I make my own chili oil, as you can see. We're scraping the bottom. And then I put some green onion, some cilantro, and garlic. Girl. Okay, so I'm going to wash and prep these, and then I'm gonna marinate them. This is what I use. And if you're wondering why I want to wash it, this is why. Because when they cut it, all of that comes out and it gets on the meat. You don't really want that. Not that it's gonna hurt you or anything, but it's gonna affect the way it cooks. It already has fat in it. Then you're gonna get that on the grill. It's gonna burn. Yeah. So with this, you can just use this and nothing else really. So you see what's in there. I like to use other things because that's just me. You don't have to. Now, you can also use this as a dipping sauce. I use a little bit as a marinade. You can use it also as a dipping sauce or finishing sauce, whichever one. And I'm careful with how much salt I put in here because, as you can see, there's salt and soy sauce or whatever. So, and also I'm careful how much of this I put on because it's gonna go on the grill part. Because the first ingredient in it is sugar. You don't want it to burn. And then I'm using this soy sauce. Is it 25% less sodium? There we go. Sesame oil. Splash of ponzu. I'm going to use some accent or MSG. And I know some of y'all are going to say, oh, I can't use MSG. It gives me headaches. Okay. And then I'm going to do some green onion, some cilantro, and some garlic. And then when I mix it up, let it go. You can do up to 24 hours if you like. All right, so for this one, this is you can use this in the hot pot or the grill part. I'm gonna use some for each. Now for the one for the grill part, I do give it a light marinade. This, you don't need to do a whole lot to it, but I do give it a little light marinade. Nothing much, because you don't wanna overpower the taste of the beef. So you'll see. So, a little bit of green onion, some garlic, a little bit of sesame oil, some white pepper, and a splash of that, and that's it. Same thing for this. A little bit like marinade on some not. All right, so as you can see, I put paper underneath the salmon. So yeah. So this is the brand we got. We got another one. I don't remember the brand of it, but I'll put the links to both in the description box. I'll show y'all when we're about to tear into it. So here's how we get like the vegetables and stuff out of the broth. There's chopsticks to eat with, and here's what we use for the raw. Yep. And I always put my dipping sauces here. This is chili oil, and this is the dipping sauce that I made, the Sesame Sauce base one. It's so good, y'all. Y'all have to try it if you decide to do this. This is also really good for date night. Just saying. They have smaller ones as well. They have a round one that we've used before. I'm gonna put pictures in of different times we've had it. We've set it up in different ways. We did this when we lived in an apartment. The other house we were living in, like we've done this in multiple locations and have set it up in different ways. You just have to get creative. They have smaller ones. Hot pot, not the grill. I do enjoy having the grill part. So yeah, because I prefer my vegetables on the grill part than in the broth. I do put them in there, but I do prefer them on the grill. Here's the soup base I use. Also, I put some beef broth, some beef base, beef bouillon, some chicken bouillon, green onion, cilantro, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of sea salt, and that's it in the soup base. And I'll let it come up, and then, yeah. So once you turn the grill on, you want to put a little oil on there. so that it doesn't stick.
Okay.
Where should we put the lid?
Put it on top of that. Upside down. Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Be careful of my account.
You wanna
Hey, what?
See if you can flip it. See?
It's the burger again.
No. You're not touching it with concern.
How can you do that?
Easily.
Ultra.
Because I know what that is. Because I know what that is.
It's like a phone.
The S25 Ultra.
Okay.
It would be equivalent to the Pro Max.
So it's just like the highest version of. Did it turn off?
Technically speaking, no. So
No.
the most expensive Samsung phone there is the Fold. But the most equivalent to Apple's Pro Max is the Ultra. It's supposed to be like the most highest tech phone without like any additional.
Have we used this one before? Or?
I've used it in my room. It was fine. Who wants to just can't handle it?
I don't know. It's never getting touched. So we tried to use another one? There's one we used a couple times for this, right?
What is that?
Which one was it?
And it didn't have like 2 sets of outlets?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That's the one I'm talking about. Let's back on again. Let's put it again. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, new record.
Good job just because you counted, want to prove you wrong.
I just gotta keep counting down and it'll keep kind of feeling wrong.
How come I didn't get any rice?
Do you want rice?
Maybe.
It's on the table. Look at the bowl. Here you go. I brought noodles too. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide do I want noodles or rice. Rice or noodles? Noodles or rice? Rice or noodles? Noodles or rice? Be careful of my, I don't know what you do. Rice or noodles? Noodles or rice?
I'm lying.
Stop.
I swear.
I'm thinking rice.
Please. Just hurry up.
So if she comes back and then just suddenly changes her mind to noodles.
Don't tempt me.
Oh boy.
Like that you must have been there. Stay alone. That you must have been there thinking for it.
Well, you know not to use that one. You need to put a little sticker on that one.
Because this is what we usually use for the Hotpot, right?
I think so.
I know we use it a lot in the apartment.
I think I bought it particularly for the hot pot.
Yeah, but
She's making her wrap. You got pork in there? Some pork belly.
Oh, are you recording? What's the off? I can add that.
Take a picture of you, like.